Tommy, you bowed at the Munster Senior Cup tonight with a 3-2 loss to Cove Ramblers, but not a bad performance overall and some minutes into some younger players.
That was good for the young lads, Jason. Yeah, no, they did well. We got 2 good goals. I think Kelly got a good first goal. But disappointed probably the goals we conceded in the manner we conceded them. But you get that with lads not used to playing with each other, and I think probably similar happened with Cove, and they just were a bit more clinical in their chances.
Looking at the lineup tonight, Tommy, you had Josh Cody coming in for his first start. Then you had academy graduates like Scott Kirkland and Josh Quinlivan coming in. You also had Fionn Doherty and I think there was one more, Darren Noanko, and then you had Michael Dyke as well on the bench. It's nice to get an opportunity, I suppose, to use some of the younger players like that and just to test their wits, especially with no League Cup around the present.
Yeah, it is. It's good for the lads, and it's good for them to see that physicality and the fitness levels that you've got to get to. And even the challenges and the likes of Josh in goals. Big physical lads. So they have to learn how to protect themselves, and it's really good for them. But look, they've done okay. Done okay in moments. I suppose they probably need to learn from it and do better more consistently. But look, it's a good start for them.
I suppose, Tommy, one of the big arguments you'd always get, I think it's gone on in senior football for years in all regional clubs, is you'll always be criticised for not having enough locals and stuff. Now, I know you've had plenty of lads from Limerick and Clare and Tip in the past, but maybe from some quarters people would maybe complain that there isn't more. I suppose in your defence, what would you say to that?
Well, look, as you said there, we've lost 8 lads last year, and Sean Gearns was local, Jack Lynch was local, Joe Collins is Clare, Joel Custrain, Jack Brady is local, so I've asked a few locals this year to come in, so I can't drag them in, so and previously the last 2 years I've asked more locals, so I've been refused lads to come in the last number of years, so and again there was practically an all local team started tonight, so there's not much I can do, and we've lost a lot of local players, and sometimes it's a good sign because they're playing in the league, or they're gone out far, like Clyde O'Connell went the year before, and Ty Grind and Ed McCarthy, and then you've like Carla Sullivan off, so now I haven't heard too much around that about criticised for not playing locals. I think people understand that it's difficult to get the quality of player and get the lads that want to commit to essentially 3 nights a week and 3 or 4 times a week to travel up and down the country when they can, they have work commitments and stuff going. So these lads are willing to do that, so we're happy to have them.
Looking ahead to Friday night, Tommy, another big Munster derby. You welcome Waterford FC to the Markets Field. They haven't probably had the best start despite a good opening night victory against Wexford. They've kind of stumbled a bit since then. What are your thoughts going into that one?
Well, look, we'll take every game as it comes. We have to be at 100% in the likes of these games, and probably hope that they're at 70, 80, 90. They probably have the squad that they can kill you with, like the attacking players. So we just have to keep it tight and get back to basics, and hope we can keep a clean sheet, and looking for a clean sheet first and foremost, and see can we stay in the game and hopefully come out with a victory.
Lastly, Tommy, just an update on any injuries you've had. Conor Wynne out with a while. Mark Ludden was missing last week, and maybe even an update on Denzel Fernandez, who was yet to feature.
Yeah, Denzel's a few months off again still. Mark Ludden, we're not entirely sure yet. He got a scan during the week. Dean George is a week or 2 off. Success was a bit sore, so we left him out. Willie Armshaw, maybe this week, possibly the following week. So we've 4 or 5 injuries, and squad will be tested.
And Conor Wynne?
Conor is hope to have him back training next week.